Okay, so let's go through how to set up your floor plans, sections, elevations, and detail sheets using Dynamo Player. The packages you need are in the description below. First, we want to set up our scope boxes, an overall scope box called overall, and then as many parts as we need. And these need to be named part A, part B, part C, and so on. I would then open up a sheet and copy some title blocks around and decide how my views are going to fit on the sheet. So using the script, we can have one view to a sheet or two views to a sheet. Start the script using the play button in Dynamo Player. We'll get a help window with reminders of naming conventions and things like not to mirror scope boxes. The naming convention uses the level name you select. It gets the first letter of the first word to the left of the number and uses the plan name you decide on below. Where we add our plan name, sheet number, and template, this works on a column system separated by the plus symbol. Add as many plans as you need. Input the number of building parts you're using. One will just be single plans. Then decide how you want your views to go on a sheet. One view to a sheet or two views to a sheet. I'll show you all the different options at the end. Then input your title block. In the next window, we have our section, elevation, and detail set up. Input a sheet number start for the elevation to create them. It'll name the elevations correctly to your true north. Input a template, how many elevations to a sheet. Then select which grid you'd like to create a section at. Your section sheet number start. Offset from the grid. Select a template, how many views to a sheet, and then your detail setup sheets. I've got some templates in there, but you can create your own. Depending on how big your model is and how many views and sheets you're creating, I'd recommend turning off all links and possibly turning off work sets if you're creating a lot of views with a big model. Should help in speeding it up. Don't rename any views. On the right, you'll see our sheet output list. For this example, we did two views to a sheet. And you can hop into your floor plan sheets, decide how you want them laid out, and then I would use another script to align sheets by template sheet. Then if we look at our elevations, they're all named correctly to the correct scope boxes. Our section view name includes the offset to the grid. Also, anything with ceiling in the name will have created a ceiling plan, not a floor plan. Here's an output if we did one view to a sheet. Here's an output if we did one view to a sheet with part plans. The overall and part plan sheet number will separate themselves by a logical number. So if it's 1 to 3, the part plan will start at 5. Or if it's 4 and above, the part plan will start at 10, just in case you need to put in any extra plans. Here's the part plans if we had two views to a sheet. It'll work out the correct name depending if it's the same level on a sheet. Then we can just have two views to overalls if we want and single views to parts, or two views to part plans and single views to overalls, depending how our views fit. Give it a go. Let me know how it goes. Any questions and comments, welcome.